Hey busy crafters, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Today we are going to do some more Valentines, but we're going to do a little bit of a different kind of Valentine as well. And we're going to stay with the French themed. Now in the beginning you saw the little wrinkles in the paper. That's actually not the paper. That was actually bulges in the heart. So always make sure your surfaces are smooth. I unfortunately did not do that. Not too well at least. So I start off with these hearts that I got from, well, this heart that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I just took off the sticker and sanded down the little area of the stickiness in the back. And then I took these half beads that I got from Amazon and I just placed them all the way around the heart. Now, what I should have done first was I should have, well, I don't know, that probably would have been hard too if I would have put the paper down on the heart first and then did the gluing and the painting. So I think it turned out good. With this project, it was a little bit harder. So then I went all the way around with the beads, and now we're just getting these little barrels for the feet, and we're going to use 3 of them. I got those from Hobby Lobby, and I believe I got them about 2 years ago. And I'm just placing them down at the bottom, and we are making a small little Valentine riser. So then I go ahead and I paint the whole thing. I wasn't going to paint the top of it, but then I decided to just paint the top of it anyways. That way it gave the little paper a little bit more pop. And I painted it with my Apple Barrel Antique White, and it's matte. So this is Antique White. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking the Mod Podge and I'm just placing it on top of the hearts. Now the way these hearts are shaped, the paper is not going to go all the way around it. There's kind of like a little indentation all the way around the heart as well. And so when it was dry, I put my paper on. Now the paper I got is for this kind of project. And I got it from Temu. It is like a decoupage type of paper. And so that's what I did here. So now I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the excess. There we go. And I just go ahead and sand it down. Now, my finger sander actually did start hitting the little beads and the side of the heart. And I kind of like the way that looked. It gave it a more worn, rustic, a more worn look. This isn't a rustic project. This is actually more elegant, I guess. We are sticking with the French theme. And yeah, so this paper has like a little bit of a saying on it, I believe, and it has like a bird cage. It turned out in a butterfly. It turned out really cute. And then I figured it needed something more. Now looking at it, it's cute, but I think that the little pearls on the end were probably just a little bit too much. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. And I didn't do every single bead. I just did every other one. So, and it worked out perfect. So yeah, what do you guys think? Like, was it a little too much? I don't know. But there's the end product or project, and you can't see the birdcage, unfortunately. I didn't get the birdcage on there, but it turned out really cute, I think. Still not sure about the beads, but let me know down in the comments below. So now I want to go ahead and take the time to thank every single one of my subscribers. You guys mean the world to me, and I appreciate everything that you do. So thank you so much. Now here's DIY number 2. These I saw on Pinterest, and it was kind of cute, but they were more of a traditional Valentine. And so I decided to take it, in the step of my direction, or the direction. You guys know what I mean. So what I do is I go to the Dollar Tree, and I pick up these 3 little pails and 3 more of those Dollar Tree hearts as well. And then I just take the twine that I got from Wal Mart. Now the correction, I have been saying that that twine cost $5.38. I was actually wrong. It was actually $3.58. So I kind of got my little numbers or letters mixed up a little bit. So then I just go ahead and burn off all of the fuzzies on the twine. And then I take a foam ball and place it in there. And then I do the same thing for the dowel rod. And so I just wrap the whole dowel rod in the same twine that I got. And I take off the fuzzies. And then I just shove it down in there. And then put hot glue in there and keep them like that. So then now we're going to be working on the heart. I did make 3 of these, as you seen in the beginning, but you're only going to be seeing 1 being made. And so once again, I did get the decoupage paper from Temu, and then I go ahead and with the same antique white paint from Abble, I go ahead and paint all 3 hearts with that paint, front and back as well. And then I just go ahead and, like the little riser, I do the same thing. I did not paint it this time, and it was fine because this paper, it has a little bit more of a darker background, so it actually worked out pretty well. And then I just go ahead and Mod Podge it, and then I place it down after it dried. I waited until it dried, and then I just go ahead and reactivate the Mod Podge with the heat press right there, the miniature heat press that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it is from Cricut. So then it's done, and I just go ahead and take off the excess. Oh geez. And then I just take my little finger sander and I go ahead and sand it down. I also sanded down a little bit around the edges to make it a little bit more white around the edges, and then I sanded the paper just a little tiny bit. So then I found this ribbon years ago. My mom gave it to me years ago, like many years ago. And I just go ahead and I thought it would be perfect for this little project. So then I just go ahead and I do this to every single bucket as I put it around the top. One bucket has it down at the bottom, and yeah. So now I'm just going ahead and gluing my heart. I did paint the back of it. You know, we want a finished project. And so I glue it down, and then we are going to go move on to the roses. So now I have these roses that I got from Amazon, and they're foam roses, and they do look real. And yeah, so I thought they were perfect. I should have done the purple ones because I do have a set of, like, I guess mauve. Well, they're like I don't know, it's hard to explain. Maybe I'll use them in an upcoming project. We do have a collaboration coming out tomorrow. It's just our imagination collaboration. And so go ahead and check that out and stay tuned. So that will be airing Sunday. And of course, today is Saturday, so you will be seeing this one. So yeah, keep a lookout for that video coming up. So then I go ahead and I take these pearls that I got from Michael's many years ago, and I put them at the bottom of the heart. And then those little, they're like lace doily type things, I got from my aunt. She bought them from Factory Direct Crafters. And yeah, so now I'm going ahead and using them in this project. So a lot of things, a lot of Dollar Tree, and then there's the end project. The middle one has a little wooden heart or wooden flower, and it's purple. And then there you go. Let me know what you think of these ones. This one is a little bit more like Victorian. I guess they're more Victorian than French. Maybe, I don't know. But it's like a Victorian fashion. That's what I was trying to go for, because with the hat and then the ladies with the dresses and everything like that. So, yeah. So go ahead and follow me on all my social medias. Be sure to check out my Etsy shop, and all of their links will be in the description box below. And then here's on DIY number 3. This one, I got those little hearts from Hobby Lobby. Of course, I got that little picture frame from the Dollar Tree, as well as the paper from Temu. And we are using Camo Pink in Apple Barrel, as well as Antique White in Apple Barrel. So I start off by taking off the back, and then I just take my little glue stick. It's a Crafter's Bond glue stick, and I just place the little paper on there. This paper is also from Temu, and it is decoupage paper. So then I go ahead and place it on there, and then now here's where we have to get a little bit of elbow grease in there. And I tried rubbing it off with the alcohol, and it was working. It really was. But I would have been there for probably about 75,862 years. And I really don't have time to be there that much. So I just go ahead and get my Cricut scraper tool, and then I just go ahead and start scraping, you know. So I was there for a lot less time. And then, yeah. So, of course, I did take when it was all scraped off and stuff, everything, That made no sense. Anyways, when it was all scraped off, I did go ahead over it with the alcohol, and I just, gave the glass a good cleaning on front and back. So then now I'm going ahead and taking 2 of those hearts and I'm painting them in the camo pink. And then 1 heart is going to be in the antique white. And then so now I'm going to make you watch me paint these hearts. So yeah. Okay, so now that we're done here, this was a last minute thing. I was trying to find the beads that I have. So I had these little like ribbon that are, they're just like a string of a string of beads, and they're on a ribbon spool. So then I go ahead and couldn't find them. So after, thinking about what in the world am I going to do, I go ahead and just take this lace ribbon that I had. And the texture of this ribbon is more like the Christmas curling ribbon. So I just go ahead and cut off the lace part, and then I just hung each one by the lace. And here I am trying to figure out where I thought the heart would look better at. And then I found it. And then we just went with it. So I go ahead and hot glue all of those down with the lace ribbon. And yeah. So then this was an afterthought when I decided to, put the lights in there. And it turned out really well. So I go ahead and I got those fairy tea lights or fairy lights. Yeah, the fairy lights. They're not tea lights. The fairy lights I got from my aunt a long time ago, last year. And then I just went ahead and glue them. Got to be careful because they are thin wire and the glue gun is, hot. So I just go ahead and just make a couple loops around. And then I had to cut out a little tiny bit in the back just so that the wire can, come through and there won't be like a big bulge in the back. And yeah, so you're still watching me glue down the lights. I'm so sorry. It's almost done. Otherwise, I would tell you to go ahead and get a drink and maybe a snack. But we're almost done here. We're almost done. So now I put the little hearts or those little beads that I got from Michael's. They're in pearls, and I put them on each heart. And then I got those little bead fillers. You can actually string them up too from my mom a long time ago. And I just put it in there. And then that was the first one with the lights on. And here's the lights off. So let me know what you think. I do get back to the comments. And yeah. So here's the final reveal of everything together. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And be sure to go ahead and hit the likes button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. There's a lot of people that haven't subscribed yet. And it would mean the world to me if you did. And remember to go over and check out my Etsy shop. And when you do, there are going to be more things coming to the Etsy shop. But when you do, go ahead and use the code BUSY, all capital, BUSY24 to get an additional 10% discount on an already free shipping. So thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you clicking on my channel. I appreciate you watching my video. And thank you so much. May God bless you and have a blessed day. Bye.